This is 6 o'clock in the evening and I'm going to have my lunch at this time. Isn't it really odd to hear? But do you know the reason behind it? Why am I going to have my lunch at this time? You must be thinking, oh, this one is not like taking care of her health and all. But don't worry, I will tell you the reason why I'm going to have my lunch at this time in the evening, 6 o'clock. First main reason is today it was holiday. It is Sunday, so it's holiday. Obviously, I would not like to wake up early in the morning, and little bit late I woke up. And after that, I took my time to prepare breakfast, but it took a little longer. And around 10 o'clock, I had my breakfast, and that wasn't too heavy. But after that, I was just sitting idle and I did not do much of the work. I was sitting, I was doing just the mental work, but I wasn't doing any physical work much. So because of that, I didn't feel hungry at all. And that is why now I'm feeling hungry, and now this is the time I'm going to have my second meal of the day. What about the dinner? I'm not going to have my dinner. As I mentioned in my earlier video, that you can skip your meal. You don't have to really have breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything. Already told you it's 6 o'clock, so I will get enough time before I sleep. So 4 to 5 hours and my food will be totally digested by then. Now I'm going to come to the meal which I'm going to have. Okay, so this is my plate in which you can see that actually according to the food pyramid, we should have carbohydrates the maximum. And you must be thinking that, oh, just one chapati. She is going to have just one chapati. No, I have rice over here and I also have maize over here. This corn is also there. So enough of carbohydrates there. You don't have to really count your chapati. You don't have to really see that how much rice you are having in your plate. You just check out other things also in which we get carbohydrates. So don't do that okay, a lot of chapatis and a lot of rice. Okay, and this is dal which I'm going to have, which is very little, but this is enough for me. This is a little sabzi which I am having, and this is also going to give me protein, and this is soya bean which will also give me protein. Here I have some salad, and I also make it a point that I should have in my plate lemon because I love to add lemon, and that also adds to the nutrition of my food. I have a little bit of salad. Now you must be thinking, oh, just this much salad. No, I have enough of vegetables in my rice. So it is not exactly rice, but it is full of a lot of other vegetables which will add to roughage to my plate. And now if I'm still feeling hungry, oh, nobody has stopped me to have one more chapati, right? So I can have one more chapati or a little more rice. Okay, so that is how I plan my meal. Okay. I prefer to eat my food in stainless steel plate. I do avoid plastic and paper plate. Paper plate obviously nobody is going to have in paper plate at home, but plastic plates I have seen many people do prefer even at home when they are having meals in plastic plate. That's really wrong. And have your meal in stainless steel, that is better. There are other metals also in which you can have your food, but then when we are not sure that certain foods do react with these different kind of metals like copper and all that, try to avoid it. This one is the best, so try to have in stainless steel plates. Second important thing is, don't waste your time making food all the time. I have seen females making 3 times meals at home. Arey bhai, kam banao or kam khao. Because then what would happen? A lot of food you are making, and then you are also filling your plate. First of all, I've seen people filling plates with a lot of food, and then they forcefully, they don't want to eat, still they eat that food. And sometimes the extra food that is there, that has to go in the refrigerator. It is not a good practice. It's better that you make less and finish it, and try to make fresh food only twice in a day is enough, and that also one light meal and one heavy meal is enough for everybody. Most of us don't know how to eat food. Now you must be thinking that she is going to teach us how to eat food. No, I am not going to teach you how to eat food. I am just going to tell you how to chew food properly. If you are going to eat a single bite, a small bite is enough. Don't just put a lot of food in your mouth and then swallow it without chewing it properly. Take little one bite, small bite, put it in your mouth, chew it as many times it is possible. I will not tell you that open the book and check out how many times you have to chew. That's not important. Important is that if your food is soft enough, it would get chewed easily, and if it is little hard, then you have to chew it a little more. So no need to count it, or no need to open a website or check how many times you are supposed to chew your food. If it is soft, it will be chewed little less, it is okay. If it is little hard and it's not getting into pieces when you are chewing it, then you need to chew it little more. Food pyramid, we have to follow food pyramid, but then people don't understand exactly how to follow food pyramid. In food pyramid, you will see that carbohydrates you need to eat a lot. There is chapati, rice, and there are a lot of other things. But for understanding, sometimes it is difficult for people. So they do put in their plate 3-4 chapatis or a lot of rice. Not needed. There are other food items also which gives us carbohydrate. If you don't have knowledge of it, you need to really get knowledge of it and then fill your plate with those things. Today you can see that I have already shown one chapati only in my plate, because I know that even rice will give me carbohydrates and this corn will also give me carbohydrates. My requirement of food is average. Why do I keep myself in average? Because I do not do any kind of too much of physical work, and that is why my requirement is average. It's not really very low, because I do have a lot of mental work which I do, and there are a lot of other things which I do. I run around here and there, I do my work, I do my work in kitchen, I do work somewhere here in the house also. So that is why these all things really sum up to little bit of more requirement than very less. Okay, so but it's still not that much, so we have to see to it that what kind of requirement do you have. Remember that in my previous video I told you, when you are hungry then only you eat. So now I am feeling hungry. I had my breakfast at 10 o'clock. This is 6 o'clock in the evening. I did not have my lunch. I skipped it, and now I am going to have my lunch. I told you already about this, and I am hungry, so I am eating. Always remember this formula. I don't have water on my table right now, because if you are going to keep water bottle or a glass of water over here, then you might have urge to have it. So don't keep water around you. When you are having meals, there is no requirement of having water in between your meals. It is not good for your health. I have already made a video on how to consume water, how much to consume water, when to consume water. I will put a link for that. And what about having water after your meals? Yes, after your meals you can have water, but again there is a condition. You should not have too much of water, should not have too much of liquid after that. Little bit of water is okay, just to rinse your mouth, and little bit having little bit of water so that you can clean your food tract. No requirement of lot of water just after the meal. 1 hour of gap if you keep, that would be best for you. Some people have habit of standing in between, okay, arranging for food. Okay, chapati khatam ho gaya, plate mein chapati lekar aao, ye lekar aao, wo lekar aao. Lot of standing in between your meals is not at all good. You should sit with your plate, have your food, enjoy your food. Don't keep mobile, don't keep a book, don't keep any other gadget along with the food. Enjoy your meal, enjoy each and every bite, and relish it. Take less in your plate and then finish it. And after that, if you are not feeling like to have, don't take more, because I just had little food, so I need to have extra food. No need. And if you have filled your plate right in the first serving, then obviously you are going to force yourself, and then extra food that you are having, it's going to add to your fats in the body. Most important point, always see to it that you are not eating stomach full. That's really wrong practice. When we eat stomach full, it's not possible for our stomach enzymes to work on our food to digest it properly. So eat little less so that our stomach can really work very well, and enzymes can really work on the food which we have already eaten. Just I'm giving you one example for it. If you are going to force a lot of clothes in washing machine, what would happen? Will it get clean properly? No. So it is always better how you are practicing, how you are doing with washing of clothes. Similarly, in your stomach, when you are eating, don't eat stomach full. This video will be really helpful for you. Please, if you have not subscribed my channel, subscribe to my channel, and also watch other videos which I have posted, and it will be really beneficial for you. Thank you for watching.